one, Satan told me this one is impossible. You think God will go past airport residential area, Roman Ridge, East Legon, and come to Adabraka? How is that going on? Atabibishia. Atabibishia means Atabibi's house. To one window building and pick you. A beggar's son, poor guy like this. You don't even have shoes for church. You go to church with Chalawati. You think God is calling you. God has not called you. Keep quiet. That was Satan lying to me. If I had not discovered the truth about myself, I would have remained Yofi. I would never have become Bishop Titi Ofe. Are you here with me? Even the church where I grew up, when God was speaking to me, I entered the church as a 14-year-old boy called Yofi. Entered that church. When I was becoming Gideon, they didn't see it. When I was becoming Brother Gideon, they didn't see it. When I was becoming Pastor Gideon, they didn't see it. They only saw it when I had become Bishop Titi Ofe. Are you here? And these things are only possible if you discover the truth about yourself. Are you here? The most important discovery in life is not the discovery of oil in Western region. You can stay here with the discovery of oil, grow poor, die poor, and be buried poor. The only thing that unleashes you to your world is the discovery about who you are. Are you here? When you discover who you are, nothing is impossible. When you discover who you are, you will grow up in Bukom or grow up. Which one is the poorest community here? You will grow up in Apanfo. You will grow up in Amanfo, and yet you will have global influence. Are you here? So here is what I want to share with you: the 7 gospel truths you must discover about your life. It's the gospel truth about your life, because it's the truth that works. It's truth that works. It's truth that can change your life. Number 1, write this down. It's a long truth, but it will change your life. Number one, your life is a journey to a certain destination known as destiny. Your life is a journey to a certain destination known as destiny. To arrive successfully, you need destiny helpers. Your life is a journey to a certain destination. To arrive safely, you need destiny helpers. And I want to show you something from the Bible. All of you write 1 Samuel chapter 9 down. We won't have time to read all, but the story is from there. Now, the first truth is that your life is a journey. To arrive, a life is a journey to a destination known as destiny. To arrive at your destination, you need destiny helpers. I am a product of destiny helpers. Your bishop here is a product of destiny helpers. And I want to show you from 1 Samuel chapter 9 and 10. I want to show you the 4 destiny helpers that you need to make your journey successful. Are you here? Now, imagine that today is the end of your life. Would you have said that you have arrived at the destination you anticipated? Would you? No. If not, then I want you to listen to this. I'm going to show you the 4 destiny helpers that you need in life to make you reach your destination. Tonight, somebody's destiny is about to change. You didn't hear me. I think those of you here, you're not in church. I said tonight, somebody's destiny is about to change. Those of you here, you are born again. Now prove to them that you are more born again. I said tonight, somebody's destiny is about to change. Powerful. 4 destiny helpers. Number 1 is what we call the destiny initiator. The person who initiates you into your destiny, or the circumstances which that initiates you into your destiny. And usually, most of these circumstances, they are human beings or even spirits behind it. So the first you need is what we call destiny initiator. In 1 Samuel chapter 9, Samuel's 1 Samuel chapter 9, We have a gentleman there, his name is Saul. His father's donkeys got missing. 2 donkeys. His father was a wealthy man, and his donkeys got missing. Guess who the father called? He called Saul. The father didn't call anybody Saul, and added a servant to Saul to go and look for the destiny. Who would have thought that by the father calling Samuel to go and look for, calling Saul to go and look for that destiny, that donkey, he was actually initiating him into his destiny. Who would have thought that 2 donkeys getting missing had a prophetic message? Who would have thought that the 2 donkeys who got missing was God's own intention to select the first king of Israel? Who would have thought? Listen, man of God, the circumstances of your life may have divine reasons. Don't ignore them. Amen. The things you get bitter about were designed to make you better, not bitter. Are you here? Now, there are some things you are going through now that are making you bitter. Please stop being bitter, because they are intended to make you better. Can I tell you the story? Listen, man of God, I wanted to go to Benin City to study under Archbishop Bensi Dahosa. Last minute, when somebody promised me some money, when I went to collect the money, the person told me, listen, unfortunately, the money is here, but I won't give it to you. You are too young to go to Benin City. They have one of the Bible schools at Latebi Okoshi, set up by one of the sons of Archbishop Bensi Dahosa. Go there to study. I had gone to pray 7 days, 10 hours a day, 70 hours of prayer for $600. And when I got there, the answer was, the money is here, but I won't give you. Go to Latebi Okoshi. There's a Bible school. Go and study there. When I got the Bible school, it was in an uncompleted building. They didn't have chairs. They were sitting on benches. So you have to put 2 benches to get down, up and down. Then you sit on one. I was so disappointed. But guess what? That was where I met my wife. It was a destiny when the man said, I have the money here, I won't give you. It was a destiny initiation that I didn't know. Are you here? There is a story. I'm going to tell about 3 stories to understand destiny initiation. There are things that are happening to you. If you are spiritual enough, you will notice that these things are aimed at initiating you into your destiny. All things will work together for our good. Even if it's a divorce, it will work together for your good. Even if you lose your job, it will work together for your good. Somebody must lose his job in order for the person to become an employer. Are you here? Am I talking to someone here? I want to show you something. One sister went for 21 days fasting and prayer. Every evening, the sister was first to be in the church to help arrange the church and would join in the prayer. The last 3 days of the 21 days fasting and prayer, she fasted for 3 days. No food for 3 days. She was praying for one thing: Father, give me a husband. The last day of the 21 days, they closed very late. The area she was living, the church was made up of criminals. There were a lot of criminals there. And they closed very late. They closed after 11 p.m. When she rushed to the trotro station, it was left with the last trotro to move. No trotro was there. The road was very quiet. While she was in the queue, thanking God for finishing the fast and believing God for a husband, she saw one of the sisters from the church coming. And she called the sister, "Sister, come on, this is the last trotro, so come and be in front of me. Come and be in front of me." The trotro could take 22 people. So she was the 22nd person. She didn't count it well. So when she put the sister in front of her, she became the 23rd person. When the sister entered the trotro, the maid said, "Sister, I am sorry. The car is full." She became very bitter. God, how can you do this to me? You have left me stranded here. And in my life, anytime something good is coming, somebody comes to take it from me. And after 21 days fasting and prayer, even sitting in trotro, somebody has taken my seat. Father, why? Why? While she was standing alone, she got frustrated. Know how you're frustrated. And they started taking a walk. Because she was afraid. Then suddenly a car just drove by her side. Then the driver rode down the grass and said, young lady, what are you doing here alone? It's a dangerous place. Sit down. He said, where are you going? She mentioned where she was going. She said, sit down, let me drop you. Sit down. Then she sat in the car. It was when she sat in the car that she realized that the car had tinted glass. And the car, this man who would not talk was driving the car. As the result of fear, she took her Bible and started reading the Bible aloud to herself and started speaking in tongues. The man was driving quietly. She was reading the Bible and speaking in tongues. She was so afraid. And was saying in my mind, God, is that how you are? You want to mess up my life after 21 days fasting. Now I'm in the house of a rapist. I am in the house of a kidnapper. I am in the house of a man I don't know. God, what is this? Then the gentleman asked her, where will you stop? We are in your area. Said, please, the next junction. The gentleman got her there. The gentleman asked her, where do you work? She said, I work here. I'm a cleaner in this company. So what time do you leave for work? Well, around 5 a.m., I'm off for work. Then she got down. The next day, around 5 a.m., when she got to the junction where she dropped, the man was there with the car. She said, hey, Oranade. I'm assuming she was a fancy. Nabazini. Abazini. So the man said, oh no, sit down, let me drop you. I'm also doing a project in that same area. I'll drop you. The man drove her to this thing. For 3 months, the man picked her, dropped her, picked her, dropped her, picked her, dropped her. Apparently the man was a Ghanaian based outside the country. And the company sent him down to come and supervise their project in Ghana. And when he was coming, he prayed to God, fasted and prayed. And said, Father, I need a God-fearing woman to marry. I need a God-fearing woman to marry. Are you here? That situation, after 21 days fasting and prayer was a destiny initiator. Today, that sister is married in America. 3 children. All of them American citizens. She herself, an American citizen. She has studied nursing. She is now a top nurse in America. Who told you that there is no God? Who told you that circumstance will kill you? Can I tell you another story? There was this girl, a Ghanaian girl, who lives in London, and got a new boyfriend, and told her colleagues, Charlie, some new cash. She was going out with this guy for months. Are you here? Man's disappointment is God's appointment. There's a story of an evangelist who went to preach in Togo, their capital town, Lomé. Did miracles, but he was using the bicycle. When he finished, miracles had happened. A lot of things are taking place. Great things have taken place. When he sat on his bicycle to go to the village where he came from, he saw the rains had gathered. He told God, Father, you sent me here. Hold the rains. Don't let it fall till I get to my village. After his prayer, the rain started falling. The rain beat him, beat the Bible, beat everything. When he got home, he said, there's no God. He threw the Bible away. 2 years later, somebody went to the village. So, 2 years ago, an evangelist from this village came to Lomé to preach. I've come to look for that evangelist. They said, go to that drinking bar. He's now an alcoholic. He drinks like something. He's there. Went to the evangelist. Evangelist, what is happening? So, I'm no longer evangelist. The God I preach to you does not exist. The man said, why are you saying that? Don't you remember when I came to the city, your city 2 years ago? The rain that fell after the distance beat me. God couldn't hold the rain. The man said to him, he said, greatest mistake of your life. He said, I was the head of the witchcraft community in Lome when you came. Whilst you were preaching, we did everything to kill you, but there were angels around you. So we decided that if we cannot kill you spiritually, we will kill you physically. So we went to get a gun with a gunpowder and laid ambush on the way. When we saw the light of your bicycle, the beam of your bicycle's light, we got ready to shoot you. Immediately we clocked to shoot you, the rain just fell. And the rain entered the gun. And the gunpowder got wet. So when we shot, it didn't work. So the rain you are blaming God for had to fall. God had to create inconvenience because he wanted to save you. Who told you there is no God? Who told you what you are going through is the end of your life? Who told you you cannot get out of what you are going through? Who told you? In the book of Ruth, Ruth's husband had to die in chapter 1 so that she can meet Boaz and give birth to Obed, who gave birth to Jesse, who gave birth to the greatest king that ever lived. Sister, brother, when you go home tonight, look into the mirror and look at yourself and say to yourself, whatever I am going through is a destiny initiation. Whatever I am going through, whether bitter or sweeter, is a destiny initiation. Look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, Equia Ata, the circumstances of your life has a divine reason. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I have been born again since I was 14 years old. I have gone through the valleys. I have been on the mountaintop. I have gone through the rough roads, and I've gone through the highways. In all, whether in the valley or mountaintop, whether on the rough road or the highway, God has always proven himself strong. God has always proven that there is a God up there that you can depend on. There is a God up there that you can depend on. Name your problem and I will name my God. Tell me what you are going through and I'll tell you what my God has done for me. Tell me your problem and I will tell you 1,000 more problems that God has solved. If your experiences are not making you better, but they are making you bitter, you don't know the God I serve. Put me in a lion's den, God will shut up the mouth of the lion. Put me in the fiery furnace, and God will turn it into an air condition. Are you here? There was a man who was falsely accused in a village. He was falsely accused in a village and was thrown into a dungeon, a narrow hole he couldn't climb up. And the king called the whole village and said, we have thrown that guy into that dungeon. Everybody, your refuse. And we will bury him with our bola, our refuse. Every day,